playoff now for the bronze medal. Playoff for third and fourth at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. And of course, we're talking about the 2020 Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series. And this is going to be special. It's the Mavericks. And here is the Mavericks team sheet.
And your starting five of the Mavericks on the left-hand side there with their classification points. Remember, you're only allowed 14 points on the court at any one time, not more than 14 or less. And the starting five for the Kirloskar All-Stars. And Staruba at number 7 is probably going to be the ball carrier and controller, and he'll be assisted by Odiba Madigi and Rakateng Moleti, the speedster.
And these are the match officials for this bronze playoff. It is Kobo Daki is in the middle, Haile Vokalani on your left of screen, and Ludwe Mjambana, he was on the right. A lot of work for the match officials over a very long period of basketball. And due to the pandemic, this tournament has been played over 2.5 days, and slightly different and a little bit out of kilter, but the final has been held, and the final was won by the Diesel Electric Services Eagles, a resounding win, surprise, over the Buffalo City Metro Suns. So the Eagles are in fact the champions, and this is the playoff now for the coveted bronze medal. In the white, and they'll be playing left to right on your screen, are the Kirloskar All-Stars, and in the pink or the crimson, the Mavericks, yet to win a game in this outing, and they'll be playing right to left. And it is the Kirloskar All-Stars, and this little man, number 6, just been awarded an in appreciation recognition and congratulatory award from Supersport and from Wheelchair Basketball for 31 years of playing basketball. And there he is.
Yeah, Ralph Williams, really a strong supporter of the game. Been playing for many years. We used to play against him.
And there he is in the center, still doing the business. This will be his last game of a glittering career, and congratulations to Ralph Williams. And of course his family that have supported him, and everybody who supported him. A little man with a heart of a tank, simple, huge. And I mean a big tank. I'm talking about a really big tank. He's just an amazing player, and over the years he's made friends all over the world, and this is fitting that he is in the last game of the tournament as well. So congratulations, Rolf. We're very proud of you. On with the game, and good to see the rookie getting an outing. Lotta gets it off there, Luke Lotta. And he will cherish his first outing. This is as big a game as getting into one of the top cricket sides for your first cap, or the top soccer sides, or the top rugby sides. And he's had an outing never to be forgotten, and he can only go forward from here. So you go forward, Luke Lotta. We look forward to watching you as you develop. And Paul Mahono, number 9. Mavericks are leading. And Mahono putting up the shot is Sami Kambulian. Got back to Mahono.
That's Mchunu.
It was Mchunu who finally put the shot down, but good work done by the Tolwain.
Maziguko controlling for the Kirloskar All-Stars. All collapsed down to the bottom of the key, so they need to keep moving and get their attack sorted out to the All-Stars.
A long shot going up. And the ball has come straight back out to Langeman. Williams back to Langeman. Mchunu. Surprise. He just caught that rebound and literally dropped in his left, shot off the backboard. This really should still be 2 points. Another bite. Not able to do it. That is very unusual for the tall man. He could virtually dunk it.
It's Mazibuko driving for the basket, handing it off to Ralph Williams. And first points for the Kirloskar All-Stars.
So Ralph Williams. And this must be quite an emotional time. He's looking back. I always remember my last game. And during that last outing, the memories come flooding back, and the joy and the laughter and the tears and all that sort of emotional stuff. And that's the space that Shane Williams, 31 years service. Wow, it's a long time. Mchunu, he's being watched. Ball has been stolen by the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Yeah, Mazibuko doing well there just to pick up that ball. Off to Langerman. Mazibuko going to attempt the long shot. Coming short.
Mahono picked up the rebound off the floor.
First foul of the match coming on the All-Star side. A substitute happening for the All-Stars. Shane Williams coming on, and he was a contender for the most valuable player of the tournament. He was the runner-up, in fact.
Got pipped to the post by Junior Mzaleni from the Suns. And ironically, the Suns were trounced in the final. Not often that you have a final before the bronze playoff, but due to various scheduling and other reasons, it had to be swapped this year. But it is still intense, and everybody's still playing for a prize purse here.
All-Stars are going to have to have better shooting than that. Onyai.
Onyai holding on too long. They're going to have to do something very quickly. Well, they use the clock particularly well. But when that happens, Kevin, you need to score those 2 points.
Yeah, you certainly do.
More air. He did on that occasion. So the Mavericks.
Yeah, Sampuyo and Tambo.
And suddenly Willie Mulder.
Langerman.
Langerman into the center. And so far, the All-Stars haven't really got a game going, but that is another basket from the little maestro.
Yeah, they haven't got their strongest combination on the court at the moment, have the All-Stars. They've started off with their, I can call it a second string side, but not their top players.
And that's good to see, because it at least allows the game to be competitive. Not to say, though, that the Mavericks aren't playing well, because that they certainly are at the moment. Probably the best we've seen them play all tournament. And if we look back, it hasn't been a particularly good weekend for them. They've learnt a lot, I'm quite sure of that. But we've had some remarkable wheelchair basketball games. 3 of those games literally being won by single or double points.
Better from the All-Stars, basket by Langerman.
And just too many players on top of each other. At the top of the key there from the Mavericks. They just need to spread themselves. It just clutters the top, and it becomes very difficult when you're in that kind of traffic. And remember, this is the bronze playoff for the 2020 Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series. It's being played at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre, this beautiful centre that has hosted so many basketball matches over the years. 25 years old this year. Opened in 1995. The celebrations will be held over until we can deal with the pandemic, get that pandemic by the scruff of the neck. And Kevin, talking about the pandemic, the protocols here have been extraordinary.
Yes, they certainly have, Andy. A very tight ship has been run and keeping everybody safe. Langeman putting that basket away, fouled in the process, so he's going to have one free shot.
Still the Mavericks lead, and it would be a tonic for the Mavericks if they could go into the first quarter holding a lead. So be it, only by 2 points. Langeman, little tired on the action there. Sami Kambule just trying to join the fray there.
That pass just going a bit too far forward, otherwise it would have been an easy layup. Kambule.
Well, that's how you do the business, Sami Kambule. He's popped a few of those away over the week, or the weekend.
Yeah, set himself nicely.
He's got a nice lazy shot. He follows through well. And
10 seconds for something for the All-Stars to do.
Shane Williams, he's had a great tournament. He must be a tired man right now, because he's given his heart. Another player with a huge heart, just like his namesake. And this is his namesake. And that's the old passing through to the new. And how about that? Luke Lotter, take a bow. Luke Lotter took that ball from the old warhorse and put it up there. And one attempt. And he will be able to say, I scored in the 2020 Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series. And if he doesn't take another shot, Kevin, he can say at 100% shooting average.
Exactly.
What's your problem?
Tumble just scoring that basket for the Mavericks. This must be a very tired man, those Shane Williams. So Shane Williams to take 2 free shots. As I was saying, he must be a very tired man. He's had a really tough game this morning.
And I don't know if you saw just off screen there, Kevin, a little high five from Shane Williams onto Luke Lotter. Your first basket, well done. And that was so nice to see. Shane Williams still pouring in the baskets. 1 minute to go in this first quarter of the bronze playoff.
Munyai for the Mavericks. Tambo just unable to convert. Off to Shane Williams.
Shane Williams.
Yeah, driving for the basket, just getting his wheel back on. He's got a problem with his wheel, probably a bent axle.
He's happy about that. We can go again. So can the Mavericks hold out for 20 odd seconds to at least have won one quarter? They haven't achieved that in the whole weekend. And how fitting it would be if they could. Wow, take that.
Yeah,
Where have you been, Sami Kambule?
Yeah, he's got his shooting boots on.
And that is the end of the first quarter, and the Mavericks, yes, the Mavericks are leading the Kirloskar All-Stars 16 points to 13. There is that confirmation. First quarter, 16 points to 13 in favor of the Mavericks over the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Stats at the end of the first quarter. A 35% shooting average from the All-Stars, 6 out of 17. They have got their second string side on, so not really a surprise there. And 8 out of 20 for the Mavericks. And not many fouls, so a good clean quarter from both teams. The game leaders, Langeman, the top scorer for the All-Stars, and the Mavericks, Kambule. And Mohono and Monyai assisting Kambule, and Mazibuko doing all the work off the ball. And we can listen to the coach of the Mavericks.
What's wrong? Stop. Okay, let's go in. In.
So the wheel has been sorted, and there is the retiree, 31 years a servant to wheelchair basketball, and 31 years of absolute joy.
And he's still not stopping at the basketball, he's going into the coaching.
Yeah, and a lot of people can learn a lot from Ralph Williams. Long may you prosper and stay in this amazing game, as we've all done. It's a way of life, it's as simple as that.
A better defense from the All-Stars this time, but still picking up a foul. There's going to be 2 free shots. Madingi, the guilty party. First shot missing everything, and he sees the funny side of it, does Mtambo.
And of course there's money at stake for these teams still. 24,000 Rand for the winners of the bronze, and 12,000 Rand, not too shabby, for the 4th place team. And Sami Kambule, he's got an opportunity here, extend that scoring spree, but unforced error gave the ball away, and there should be 2 points, easy as you like.
Excellent play there. Pass coming from Moletti off to Ruba, and he just flipped it on.
Just an amazing sport, watching the agility, rolling back the years and watching how the game has developed, and just feeling a little bit of a lump in the throat, a little bit of pride at what this centre has done over the years for great basketball, and you're seeing it firsthand. Yeah, the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. Mavericks have called out for a timeout, and hopefully Willie Mulder's got something to say.
Stop this bloody shit passing, please. We gave 3 turnovers now in a question of 15 seconds with bad passes. If you can't give a good pass, hold the ball, wait for somebody to come. That pass is never onto Humphrey there. Stop, wait. Okay, wait for the other guys to catch up. Okay, let's relax. Come, breathe in and breathe out. Get your composure back. Okay, we started off well, let's keep it up. Okay, let's go.
So Willie Mulder, not mincing his words, probably the right call because he needs to stay stern. The Mavericks still lead this game, and this is something that they haven't been able to achieve. But they are right now in command by 1 point. Williams picks it up. Is he going to try that little shot coming down the side of the key that we've watched for so many years?
Always going to be a foul. Moletti putting the shot up, fouled in the process. Be 2 free shots. And of course, the foulie always looks, that wasn't me, I didn't do that.
There's some tired faces all round in the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. 3 days of basketball, 10 games, and fantastic camera crew, production team, everybody doing their bit.
Yeah, Moletti just missing the second shot, unable to stop it from going out. Mavericks put in from the side.
Teams are now locked at 16 apiece. We are into the second quarter of the third and fourth playoff. Third will be for the bronze medal.
I think he was trying to get that ball to Kambule, but was so wayward.
So that will really impress the coach.
Shane Williams to Ralph Williams to Moletti, and Ruber just unable to convert. Onyai, 8 seconds are going to elapse. If they don't get a move on, they got the ball over the half.
They got the ball over the half and they did it well, and maybe Mahono could have just cut in towards the basket as opposed to going out. Well, some very high shots taking off the glass there, and no change to the scoreline. You have to do something quite quickly, and that is how you change the scoreline.
Yeah, we've seen him do that before.
Good basket from Momnyai. Ruba on the court. Haven't seen him in the first quarter. Ball's going back to William Ruba, and they'll be probably switching around the playmakers between Moletti and Ruba. But Ruba just rides in and then passes it back. That will count.
Yeah, ball had left his hand before the hooter went.
Draws them level again. Williams shooting at 50%.
Yeah, it's his favourite spot. Mahono.
And how good is this to see from the Mavericks?
Yeah, taking his time nicely over the shot, making sure.
And using the backboard very well.
A lot of height from Shane Williams, but not going down.
So Ralph Williams.
Missing the whole lot was Moletti. And a few substitutes on the All-Stars.
Tshwane getting play underway. The Mavericks just ambling over the line, trying to get something happening. That really should have been 2 points. He was allowed in there. Could have put a bus through the center.
Yeah, loose pass there coming from Moletti.
So a screen attempt coming up because it's been set well. Need to take those, and you need to make merry because those are quite easy shots. Good angle, should have used the backboard and just plopped it into the basket, but Monyai not able to do it what was required in the season with his second attempt, and unfortunately nothing happening there either.
The All-Stars are just guilty of some very loose passes. They need to tighten that up. It's Tshwane Williams doing his best, but not happening.
Some tired limbs on the court at the moment. It's been a long couple of days in this accelerated Supersport basketball competition, and of course it's the series. 23 years old, this series, and counting.
This is Mazibuko.
The current contract with Supersport certainly is at least one more year. We're delighted about that, always.
Yeah. Great two-pointer there from Mazibuko. Getting the point, getting the pass right in the open space from Moletti. Scoring the two-pointer. 20
points apiece. It's not often we've seen this where by halftime the Mavericks have actually scored those 20 points, so great improvement. And he's just absolutely swarmed by the Kirloskar All-Stars.
They did well enough though. Still the Mavericks put in.
Moletti, can he keep it in? No, he can't. Frustration now.
Yeah, he's got a good turn of speed, but just couldn't haul it in. Don't know whether he's angry with himself or with the pass.
Probably a little bit of both. Not enough height from Mahono. He knew that. Just dropped his wrists a little too soon. If you're going to use the backboard, you need to get a little bit of height before the ball gets anywhere near the basket.
Foul committed there. Lotta committing that foul. Tambo to take 2 free shots.
Needs to make one of these count. They're still very much in this game, the Mavericks. Very flat. Did put a bit of spin on it. Tambo. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered. It's a low pointer, Mtambo, and he does well there. Uses the momentum of the chair, which you're allowed to do as long as the wheels don't cross that line. You're fine.
Yeah, he did very well. It's 1.5 pointer.
Oh dear, that was a bit of a wayward pass.
Everybody was waiting for him to put up the shot.
And Moletti's had to come all the way back.
Well, he couldn't touch it because it would have been a backcourt violation.
If ever there was a look of frustration, that is the look. So the Mavericks very much in this game. Chance to go 3 clear. Willing the basket, but to no avail. Wow, what a great pass that was.
Yeah, it had to be a basket after that move.
Moletti not crowning himself in glory at the moment. Almost frustrated. Picking up on the defense though.
Yeah, Ralph Williams is committing that foul. It's stopping the shot going up there. 2 free shots for Mpomo.
Mpomo is a really unique character, Kevin. He's just cool, calm, laid back. Just takes it in his stride. either which way the wind blows. And Paul Mahono, he's there. Shows little emotion. Oh, that looked for all money to be in. All the hard work done. All the hard work done. But Mazibuko not able to finish it off.
Yeah, Mahono, he knows he got it over the All-Stars.
What was it I was saying about emotion?
Yeah, nice big grin from him.
What a turn up for the books this would be if the Mavericks were able to just keep this roll going. Lots of height needed here. Not enough.
Still possession with the Mavericks. Tumble.
Picking up their own rebounds.
This is Moletti. He looks determined.
This time. This time. And who else? Shane Williams. Very hard to stay motivated, Shane Williams, when he's used to being in the big games, in the big finals. This is the bronze playoff, remember? The final has already been played. Very unusual, but it was played for various reasons before this game.
Yeah.
And that was won by the Eagles, for those who didn't know.
Mahono just getting himself into position nicely and putting the Mavericks ahead again.
Good pass, very good pass. Not able to finish the basket.
Pass to nowhere.
Yeah, that was an unforced error. And so was that. Williams, clock is ticking. Somebody's going to have to put something up quite quickly. Is it going to be Lotta?
3-second violation. Lotta being harassed.
Yeah, he was being harassed. So this will be interesting. Willie Mulder will want to hold this 1-point lead. Psychologically, it's a good thing to have.
On these guys. We don't want to go and have time telling on these guys. We're going to grab 2 points or 4 points now. Believe me. This is what we're going to do. Okay, 1, 2, stay on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, boy. What we're going to do now, remember, it's their ball. We want to press them. Right there, one-on-one. Pick one immediate. Pick one immediate. That ball is going to come into play. You grab it, you score, you press again. Do you understand? Nobody must run away from this half. Make sure. Okay, guys? All right. Don't go and sit with the guy who is inbounding. Leave him alone. So you sit in the middle, you'll have 4 against 5 players. 5 against 4 players pressing. Grab that ball and shoot and press again. All right? 1, 2, 3. All stars. Hold a bit. Hold a bit, boy. Hold a bit. No. Wait.
Well, this should be a very interesting 11 seconds. First part achieved. That's exactly what the coach wanted. He wanted a press. And all came to naught. So something quite unusual has happened here. The Mavericks are going into the second half.
Sure, there was a foul committed on Shane Williams because that was supposed to be a long shot.
A little bit of confusion before we announce the end of the first half.
Yeah, so it has been called a foul. putting up a shot, so it should have been 2 shots.
So they have actually called that as the half-time break. The foul was given. The foul was given, but there was no shots to be taken. And at the end of the day, we see something quite special here. The Mavericks are leading by 1. For confirmation and the breakdown of those points, there is that confirmation. The All-Stars winning that second quarter by 1 basket, but the overall effect, Mavericks still lead 23-22, and that's exciting. So there is the confirmation of the score at halftime, and it's the Mavericks who actually lead the Kirloskar All-Stars. And some great play we've seen from the Mavericks. The All-Stars just not clicking. It's almost as if they've just got a little bit of a blank psychological breakdown at the moment with the opposition, because the Mavericks have come out firing. They've tried a few combinations, have the All-Stars, but apart from the likes of Shane Williams and the odd bit of brilliance from this old stalwart, not too much happening. And in this little package that we see here, some positive play from the men in pink. Is it pink or is it crimson? We don't worry about that. And their relaxed faces. Players are tired. And there again is the little maestro, still pumping in those baskets. And of course, we're talking about Rolf Williams. Good basket going up. Sami Kambule putting in the long shots. And here is the moment that Luke Lotter will remember for a long time to come. His first basket in the Super Series, and so good to see. Kambule again, using his height well. And a set shot in the making for Shane Williams, and there was the offload by William Ruba. And Molete just pushing it off to Mazibuku. Mazibuku getting himself onto the score sheet. And here are the stats at the break.
So half-time statistics. The All-Stars hitting 10 out of 31. Should be way better than that for that caliber of team. And the Mavericks, 11 out of 40. That puts them just 1 point ahead of the All-Stars. The fouls are keeping nice and low for both teams, so no issues there. But turnovers on the All-Star side is surprising, being more than what the Mavericks are doing. The game leaders, Shane Williams, the top scorer for the All-Stars, and Mohono for the Mavericks. And Kambule assisting Mohono a lot there off the ball. And Moleti, Ruba and Mazibuko doing the work off the ball for the All-Stars.
How are you feeling,
Not
Sammy?
much talking coming from Coach Mulder.
The ball just moves a bit too slow sometimes.
I think he'll be pleased with the performance of his team so far.
No, not to you, but if somebody's open. Okay, come in, guys.
So Willie Mulder
Come in.
needs to G up these troops. He needs to give them the confidence that they
Okay,
can go
same
out
five
and play,
goes
because
back.
they've done so well thus
I look
far.
at doing some subs in this one to help Clement a bit. Okay. Then I'll have to put Eddie on for Humpo or Sammy, and because nobody's in foul trouble. Just keep on playing the game. Okay. Don't worry about the fouls. You play the game. Nobody's in foul trouble. We keep on playing the game. Try to get the ball to the open man. A lot of times if you take that baseline shot, one of them, the moment you go up, they jump out to you and see if you get a quick pass to him. Okay? Because you can get the lob pass to them then, because it's a short guy on you, not a big guy. Okay? Just think. Simpiwe, just hold on your baseline shots. Make sure there's a safety, eh? Okay, let's go. Mavericks. 1, 2, 3, Mavericks!
Can the impossible happen here, Kevin, or will we just see a gear change from the Kirloskar All-Stars, because they haven't covered themselves in glory? They've tried a few different combinations. Everybody's tired, so we can't really blame it on that.
Yeah, I think you'll see a gear change from the All-Stars. They got pride as well.
Yes, they certainly have. And Moletti is probably one of the proudest. He's got a great track record, as is this man. First shot went up from Shane Williams, missed. Tshwane.
Full court press being applied by the All-Stars.
Oh, this could be ugly.
Yeah, there's the 8 seconds. Got 8 seconds to get the ball out of your court over the halfway line. 24 seconds to put up a shot.
Exactly what I suspected when I spoke of that gear change, because if they apply that press on the Mavericks simply do not have the speed to counter. They've got to get that ball over the line. And when they do get the ball over the line, they need to keep the possession, which wasn't the case.
Moletti did very well there, just cut the Mavericks player off.
Good basketball from Moletti.
And Tambo picking up that foul.
We'll probably see the foul count, which is very low at the moment for both sides. It's in fact 5 fouls each this far in the game.
2 shots for Shane Williams.
First one is good. That's drawn the All-Stars level. Is this the turning point of the game? I would suspect it is. Corner turn, new leaders.
Shane Williams, that's what he does best.
And look at this press. It is just sublime. They've managed to get the ball over. And Tshwane has got a little bit of a breakaway.
Shane Williams being set for a screen. And that's his favourite position to shoot from.
So a little bit of a mini breakaway at the moment from the All-Stars. Ralph Williams, 6 on 6.
There's going to be a foul on Ralph Williams. Don't know why 2 shots there, because he hadn't actually gone up for the shot yet when that foul was committed.
Monyai. Missing the first opportunity. Just giving it a little bit too much oomph. And then not enough oomph on the second.
Yeah, They're missing everything, so it's immediately a dead ball. Some substitutes happening for the Mavericks. There's Ruba.
Ruba being very quiet in this game. Ruba doing well to recover after an unforced error. Lots of hands flying around in the air at the moment, just trying to keep the ball at bay.
The All-Stars just trying to force passes to people who they shouldn't be passing to.
Yeah, some of the passing leaves a lot to be desired. You cannot pass a ball through a man, particularly a man who's taller than the man who is marking. You cannot do it. They had to put that shot up,
Yeah, there were only a couple of seconds. They had to force the shot.
but very weak. Williams enjoying himself though. He knows the situation.
Lots of substitutes happening for the All-Stars. Yeah, he was fouled in the process of shooting that forced shot, so that's why he's having the 2 free shots.
There was no need for that because it was the dying seconds and it was clearly a mile short, and as a result he gets 2. In fact, he'll get 3 shots because it was a 3-point attempt. Well, it was hardly an attempt, to be very honest. So he takes 3. Why not?
Still having a problem with his wheel though.
The Mavericks getting ever closer to the basket. Good basketball, very good basketball from the Mavericks.
Yeah, excellent work from them. Finished off by Monyai.
That's actually worth 4 points. Fabulous basketball, and finished off so clinically.
Yeah, Mohono picking that foul up on Ralph Williams. There's going to be 2 free shots.
Langeman cleaning up very well on the side and taking 2 points. Silent but deadly. Good steal. Moletti. And yes, Langeman, is he going to have another long shot? He is indeed. No luck on that occasion. Comes back and steals.
Stolen, but back with the Mavericks.
And there's the 8 seconds again. Just unable to get it over the line. So Williams trying his trademark shot. Too much topspin. Too much topspin.
Moletti was holding the player anyway. But I think if the player had been released, I don't think he would have got it. I think it was in Paul Mohono.
Well, this should be 2 points. Well picked up by Mohono. So the Mavericks are staying in this game. They're staying in touch. One thought at that turning point, well, I certainly thought that the All-Stars would just break away. Are they being just a little too casual? Or are the Mavericks really applying this pressure? Because if they are, it's a big turnaround from what we've seen over the weekend from the Mavericks. They've had some good moments, but not consistently.
They have to put the shot up. Too late.
Too late, she cried. Good defense from the Mavericks, forcing the All-Stars to move that ball around. So, Grenville Caesar is on court.
Some tumble. A lot of pressure from Langaman.
Kambole. I would have thought that Kambole could have tried a shot there, because that's where he's been sinking a lot of his baskets from. Substitution looks like it's being called.
Yeah, Langaman going off. And Shane Williams coming on. Shane Williams just went off to get his chair repaired. They run out of seconds again to the Mavericks. Another substitute happening for the All-Stars. Shalembe has come on. Ralph Williams gone off.
So Williams just shooting it across the full length, or the full width of the court, basically. And the shooter not able to capitalize. But Shane Williams, stolen a loose ball, offloads it.
And Ruber gives it away.
Wow, there's some scrappy passing happening right now.
Yeah, Moletti's going to be pulled up for that foul. Paul Mahono.
And Mahono just needed a little bit more height again from the top. He's been shooting quite well. Mavericks still trailing by 4. Shane Williams with the shot. Mahono takes that rebound. You've got to do something quickly. Got to start moving the ball over the line. Nobody to pass to. And that is the pressure that a press applies.
Yeah, he's trying to get it to Kambule.
We are now kind of starting to mess around again. Don't do those things. Okay? Respect the game. Because you keep on wasting time like this, doing nothing that is going to benefit. And that last 3 minutes of the last quarter, you will panic and lose the game, the same way we lost to Suns. Don't do that. Be responsible, gentlemen. All right? Please lift up your heads, go back there now and play properly. All right? Please, guys, don't take anybody for a ride. Definitely not, okay? You kind of underrated these guys. They're going to gain more confidence. You're the ones who's going to struggle. Please, come on, let's go.
Wow, that was a very well taken basket by Shane Williams. Gave it all the air that it needed and literally just had it drop. The only thing there was, did it have enough distance? And yes, it did.
Also, just not getting anybody in for the rebound with the shots.
Very lucky to get that over because 4 players were virtually trapped. And the pickup by Sami Kambule was marginal as well. Mchunu, just Mchunu, I beg your pardon. That was Mtambo. There is William Ruba. Great pass from Ruba. Yeah, very nice basketball.
That's Ruba's pass off to Shane Williams. Bobbled around a bit, but still 2 points.
Yeah, Williams did well to take that in the front and then just calm himself, take the shot. Mazibuko with a very good pass, and this really should be 2 points. Is 2 points, no problems. So timeout has been called here by the Mavericks. Suddenly there's a 10-point difference.
You're going to go on for Granville. No, go on for Simpiwe. Okay. 4, 7.5, 10 and 10.5, 11.5, yeah, 13.5. Okay, fine. Okay, guys, all the hard work we've done, we basically let it go in the last 5 minutes. We're giving them easy baskets. Humphrey, you're fighting to shoot, and this man is open coming in on the side. Pass the ball off. You battle to shoot under pressure. Just give him the ball. What you did was you pulled 2 guys, pass off to him. All you had to do was a handoff to him. It's coming in right past you, but you don't want to pass. Okay, let's play. Let's go. Our ball at the back.
Mchunu. The Mavericks held their own until the break, and now the pressure is being applied by the Kirloskar All-Stars, and the Mavericks really battling.
Yeah, Ruba just getting a hand to that one, so it'll still be the Mavericks possession. But the seconds are ticking away. The clock, well, they have restarted it this time because it went out of opponent's hand.
Invariably, the Mavericks are finding it very difficult to find somebody to pass to. Molete, no problems. Rakot Singh Molete. He's had a good weekend all round. Together, he and Shane Williams have been the wrecking crew. And William Ruba, he's played his part too.
Yeah, Shane Williams just picking up another 2-pointer for.
And here's Ruba chasing a loose ball. Manages to just reel it in, and look at that for a little bit of skill. No problems. And it all comes back to Mchunu. Turned around and there was a wall of white.
Kambule not going down.
Ruba into Shane Williams.
That's a shooting practice for Shane Williams.
Well, at least the ball is in the right half for the Mavericks for the now. Mchunu really not too sure what he wants to do with the ball. There's nobody to pass it to. Sami Kambule is going to have to put it up. No time.
Yeah, too late.
So this is the playoff for the bronze medal in the 2020 Supersport Wheelchair Basketball Series, and as expected, it will go the way of the All-Stars. They started a little slow, the Mavericks were impressive, but the All-Stars tried different combinations, and then they said, you know what, let's just press for a while, and the press has yielded some handsome reward. Langerman back to Williams. Williams with another attempt. Too many shots being missed.
Yeah,
Finally,
eventually tidying up with the rebounds and having a couple of attempts at it, but getting the two-pointer anyway.
So the third quarter has come to an end, and a bit of a dismal end there for the Mavericks. And a big swing if you look at the breakdown of the scores there. 23 points to the All-Stars, 4 scored by the Mavericks in that third quarter. 45-27 is the third quarter score.
That's at the end of the third quarter. Just the free throws, just have a look at that. 8 hit by the Mavericks at 13%, and 12 hit by the All-Stars at 58%. Most of those from Shane Williams, and 19 out of 52 for the 2-pointers for the All-Stars, and 13 out of 48 for the Mavericks. Shane Williams, no surprise there, being the top scorer for the All-Stars, and assisted by a lot of his other team members, and Paul Mahono, the top scorer for the Mavericks.
Teams just readying themselves now for the final quarter of this tournament, and what a great tournament it's been. Under quite a lot of pressure, played under some very, very strict COVID conditions, and everybody's played their part in that respect. Hopefully everybody goes away and stays healthy, that perhaps, just perhaps, we can stage another tournament in the not too distant future. But this has been the Super Series for 2020, and let's just give a few accolades to that wonderful channel of champions. 23 years with wheelchair basketball thus far.
Yeah, Langerman tidying up that rebound, getting off to Mazibuko. Long pass into Shane Williams. Excellent from Shane Williams.
Yeah, doing it in a little bit of style. Just look how he pivots.
It's excellent pass from Mazibuko though.
It is indeed. But often we say the player's back is to the basket. Well, that's how you correct it. A little pivot. And here's Williams again, just taking it at leisure. Can do this all day, Shane Williams.
Yeah, it's just becoming shooting practice for him.
Yeah, he'll have a lot of personal disappointment. Williams wanted a big game in the final. That wasn't to be.
Yeah, Shane Williams shooting at over 50%. He's hit 16 out of 29.
Well, there is a basket for the Mavericks. And Paul Mahono. Good tournament. Langerman shooting short. Williams there to pick it up, and Williams there to just put it down.
I don't know what the Mavericks are doing. They're just sort of watching it. The two of them there.
So this is the Shane Williams show at the moment.
Spanyai.
Kambule taking a very good pass. Oh dear. Well, they can wind the clock down, I suppose. I think there was 8 shots and nothing wanting to drop. And the little maestro with the biggest grin in town says, this is how you do it, boys.
A lot of cheers from the side.
Took me 31 years to learn how to do this. And this is how you do it. Learn from me. Look, listen, watch. Pay attention. Shane Williams, great pass to Mazibuku. Straight down from William Ruba. No, it wasn't William Ruba. It was Shalembe.
Yeah, Shalembe.
He'd snuck in on the side, similar type stature, and then just hidden behind the player for a second. It could have been, but it was in fact Shalembe.
Oh,
yeah, he'll breathe a sigh of relief there. Wasn't going to sit there for another 8 attempts.
Just messed up his averages though. He was just under 50% shooting average.
Tshwane not able to hold that ball in. And Luke Lotter coming on for a little bit more experience. He'll go home happy tonight. He's got his name on the score sheet. And he'll go home with a bronze medal. Not too bad, Kevin, for your first Super Series.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Not too shabby.
Mahono. Tshwane all alone, and now he's got all the time. Really needs to put this up. Fabulous. Good to see.
Yeah, Mavericks hands all over that one. Just not high enough to get to Shane Williams. Still the All-Stars put in.
So the Mavericks all bunched, 4 of them sitting on the paint at the time when that ball came down. Nobody really available. Tshwane somehow got into a situation where he was able to retrieve that ball.
Ralph Williams just picking up that foul.
Great little flick to Shane Williams, and he's being watched, but there is a big overlap and an attempt from Lotter. Yes, it was a very good pass with the glass.
Yeah, I think Shane Williams having a bit of a problem with this chair.
Tshwane overshooting. Should be a recovery here. There is a recovery. So Shane Williams.
I can see his wheels all bent.
Yeah. He's run his race, I think.
I think he's actually bent his axle.
And that takes a lot to do. These are very, very tough axles. So maybe a little glimmer of hope depending on how long he stays off, but the Mavericks might just be able to close the gap. They're not going to win the game, but certainly come back and just give that score a little bit more respectability. They've held their heads high in this game, and it's been an entertaining playoff for the bronze, and of course There is prize money at stake for these teams. Not a huge amount, but a respectable amount.
Yeah, foul committed by Ralph Williams. That's going to be his 4th. Just hope he doesn't go off with 5 fouls at his last match.
He would probably tell you different. He can say that he ended his career in a blaze of glory.
Mazibuko picking up that foul. Yeah, just not going down. Moletti just getting a hand to it, but back to a Mavericks player.
Oh dear, not watching.
And Monyai is having a lot to say about that pass.
Three and a half minutes left. And the All-Stars have all but wrapped this game up.
Yeah, Langerman just adding another 2 points to their tally.
Mchunu with a wild shot that really had little direction, and just bounced straight off the glass and gave the ball straight back to the man in white for this little man to do what he does best, what he's been doing best for so many years. Ralph Williams, take a bow. Empty.
Yeah, 3 seconds. 3 second
Yeah,
violation.
I was just wondering how long, and with a frame that size, you're hardly inconspicuous. You there.
Yeah, Paul Mahorn has gone off. Ralph Williams taking the long shot. Lucky not to be called for his 5th foul because he didn't control his chair.
Mchunu surrounded, and this is going to be 8 seconds, I would think, because, well, somehow they got it over. It must have been 7 point. And they got a basket to boot, so good play from the Mavericks.
Yeah,
that's how you play the clock. Monyai. Those are stats that he really won't want to see. 4 from 22 attempts. Langerman back to the top of the key. Moletti. Langerman.
Gonna have to put it up.
And it went down. No problems with that. So the All-Stars have actually got a bonus point for what it's worth. They've achieved the level to get it, and there was only 1 bonus point in the whole competition, and that was actually achieved by the Suns. So not that this means anything, but 65 is that bonus point. So considering they trailed up until the break, a very, very good attempt. A very good performance, should I say.
Messing around too much, 3 second violation.
Players are wary, camera crew is wary, commentators are wary, everybody's wary as we wind down into the last minute of the Super Series wheelchair basketball for 2020. It's been a wonderful occasion, a wonderful tournament. And the Mavericks can actually look back at this game and say this was their finest performance. And the good news is it was an improved performance. Well, how about that for a little bit of flick pass? Not that Langerman really knew much about it. And is this, oh dear, Lotta looking for his second. He has scored in this game, Luke Lotter. Everybody will be very chuffed about that.
Certainly will. Just Tshwane tidying up for the Mavericks.
Swamped. Kambule, a little word about Sammy Kambule. He's played his heart out in every game that he's played, as have most of them, but Sammy Kambule not able to put the shot up in time. So with 5 seconds left in this game, it is all over bar the shouting, and the bronze medalists, they in 3rd place, are indeed the Kirloskar All-Stars.
Got to put it up.
Langeman puts up the last shot of the game, and that is the final hooter. It has come to an end, and it is the Kirloskar All-Stars that did the business. They came to town. They so nearly got themselves into the final. They just missed out that final by losing to the Suns, and there's the breakdown of the score. Winning that 4th quarter, the All-Stars by 10, 20 points to 10. Full-time score is the 65-37. And let's have a look at those stats.
The final score 65-37 in favour of the All-Stars. 29 hits out of 70 for the All-Stars on the 2-pointers. 18 out of 72 for the Mavericks. So the Mavericks weren't shy of shooting, but just not scoring. And 12 fouls for the All-Stars. They did pick up quite a few there. All-Stars top scorer Shane Williams, no problem there, and Moletti, always a busy man on the court. Mohono, the top scorer for the Mavericks, and ably assisted by Monyai.
That game is done and dusted. The tournament is done and dusted, and everybody just applauding the old maestro there, the very popular player, all at 31 years, and what a great performance. And these are the final results of the day. 50 points to 47, the Suns over the All-Stars. How close was that? The Mavericks succumbing to the Eagles, the Suns succumbing to the Eagles in a cracking final. And then for the bronze playoff, the All-Stars 65-37 over the Mavericks. Thank you for being with us. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in 2021.